Children, have you ever met the bogeyman before? No, of course you have.
A strange Discord channel is discovered. Chomp invites users to the ticket booth and screens strange footage from the online opera of horrors.
Today, we're going to be diving into the channel 2H32, which is a very interesting and relatively new ARG that I think has a lot to it and a lot more to bring us. Take a look at some more of their content before we move forward.
The channel was created over a year ago, debuting on June 23rd of 2016, and has uploaded one video on the 23rd of each subsequent month after.
While we've examined some of 2H32's early videos already, all of which last 2 minutes 32 seconds, it would seem a proper investigation follows the playlist order, and it's through this method that we'll be interpreting the work. The first video is a collage that serves as a glimpse of things to come while setting the tone for viewers. Some strategic images let us know that we may be in for an uncomfortable time, like a bloody burlap sack in an isolated area covered in graffiti. The next video, Ode, presents us with the following. The music grows as the character behind the camera approaches the door, and of course, they soon reach for it, tempted by the music in the darkness. The kidnapping victim stays in place as the music plays, unable to do anything, and is approached by a stranger. In a shot of distortion, we see the victim has been taken away.
Children, have you ever met the bogeyman before? No, of course you haven't, for you're much too good, I'm sure. Hush, 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 here comes the bogeyman.
Our focus is on a tree late at night, and the visitor to this place seems to be searching its branches. The footage cuts to a discovery, a large burlap sack hanging from a branch by chains, heavy with its contents and leaking blood. The bag soon comes down, without interference from the camera operator. They approach the bag, examining the mess, and then follow as someone or something drags it out of sight. From here, the camera operator continues to run through the woods on bare, dirty feet, wearing torn pants. But soon, their run comes to an end. The final scene shows us the figure in the chair again, wielding the chain.
Upon first glance, the channel itself seems to be just weird visuals followed by eerie music with a similar theme of a digital clock appearing at the beginning and end. But I've noticed a lot of the scenes seem to recur in future videos, giving off hints that there is a little more to this channel than meets the eye.
Take H for example, the video with what is quite possibly the most ambiguous title of any in this series. We can't assume that H is in reference to whatever H in 2H32 is meant to stand for, if not simply hour, but that's a question for another time. In H, we don't see any doors, bloody sacks, or creepy forests. In this video, we're sat in the middle of a room as we stare into a mirror, one that reflects a horrifying, faceless figure. This is the very definition of unnerving. It's one shot, and at first, we're not quite sure what we're seeing, but over the 2 minutes and 32 seconds we have, the figure slowly turns around to face us.
This person, or creature, has appeared most on this channel, whether it be right in front of us or even on a dinner plate. He even appears as the avatar for the channel. Also in the video titled Invitation, there's a split second that gives you a little message with this creature standing in the center of the screen. Don't sleep, eat you all. Wake up, I want to play. I am hungry. This message is in the same video that shows this creature gesturing to you to come over to him. But while he's encouraging you to do this, we see a few frames flash on the screen featuring someone dropping or dumping organs with the messages, the title of the video, and the strange creature gesturing you to come over to him. I assume he's appearing as a friendly character in order to try and gain your trust.
So again, that may not have made much sense, but let's break it down a bit by taking into consideration everything we just witnessed. You see a clock as expected, and then the woods with some blood on the ground, a man's feet, a bloody burlap sack, a reed field, a red-cloaked character who appears a couple times, another cloaked figure, this time wearing yellow, walking through the reed field, someone bleeding in the woods, this shot being with a red filter, a dirt road or tunnel, a door, some kind of blurred, indistinguishable figure, another blurred red-filtered image, this time of what appears to be a person blinking, and a vandalized area, probably under a bridge of some kind, along with what looks like a stone block in the middle of it. So this all probably seems rather nonsensical and just meant to creep you out, but everything that was shown in this first video appears to serve some kind of purpose in propelling the plotline forward. After watching all the videos on this channel, I describe this first one as sort of a trailer or sneak peek, given that everything shown is expanded upon in later videos. For example, the door you saw in the first video serves as the focal point of the second video. Here we see the same scene, but it continues on, uncomfortably lingering until a set of long, Babadook-esque fingers reach over from the other side. The original 2H32 video is really more of a trailer, so the channel's first real video would be Door. This could lead us to the assumption that 2H32's storyline has something to do with outside forces or perhaps a different world entirely. One of nightmares that maybe only becomes accessible at 2:32 AM, possibly when you're dreaming. Again, is the mirror we see in H really just a mirror or maybe more symbolic of a door or portal? Of course, even though all of this seems feasible, it doesn't help us understand exactly what's happening within this nightmare we've been presented. Other tags include I, the eyes, I can't see my face, and lost tapes. I also wanted to point out that there very much could be hidden clues within these tags. Take for example the source code for invitation. The tags include the usual, but also have some that aren't present in most others, such as I will be, evil things, and atrocious, which is a reference to 2H32's video of the same name. Others do the same thing as well, offering up the usual tags and sometimes opting to add the name of another clip on the channel. As I said, 2H32 appears to be flowing in a non-linear format, so this could hint as to how the pieces are supposed to fit together.
If you watch the playlist in order, the videos do kind of start to connect. Not by much, I'll give you that, but it connects a lot better than watching them in order of upload. I also found on a Wikipedia page 2:32 AM is to do with the witching hour, which is related to the devil's hour.
For the first year of 2H32's existence, its creator was completely unknown. Until now. With the uploads this month also came a Patreon page from someone choosing to go by the name P. P has so far only posted one image of himself, and it's safe to say that he's going to stay in character. His Patreon reads, "In exchange for your support, I'll open a door here for you. There's several paths in which my 2H32 series may go. The scope of it all relies on you. Be the orchestra to my symphony."
Could Psychonk be the demented creator of the Midnight Opera of Horrors? This mysterious P? This strange cult member?